Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Force here, and today I'd like to talk with you guys about role-playing games. Specifically, what I want to know is what is your favorite RPG experience from the last generation. You know, we're moving into the next generation right now. We're gonna see a whole new experience when it comes to RPGs, the size and scale and depth of these things. The potential definitely increases with the increase in base hardware for consoles, and you know, that transversely moves on over to PCs as well, as you know, consoles are the baseline except for PC exclusives. Anyways, I'm just rambling on. The point is that we're moving forward. We're expecting some really great RPGs in the future. So what is your favorite RPG, I guess within the last 10 years, if I'd say? So Dragon Age Origins, we're taking a look at some gameplay. Here's my deal with this game. When it first launched, I never got around to playing it. I'd heard nothing but great things about it. I spent a little bit of time with the sequel, but even that I didn't dive much into. The big BioWare games that I were playing at around the same time was the Mass Effect series. So it's the time of year where things are very slow, there's not a lot going on, so I decided I need to try out this game. So it's actually what I've been streaming on Twitch, and it's something I'm going to continue to do here as I make my way through this title. But I have to say, so far I've sunk about 7 hours into the game, and this is a really good title. I'm having a great time with it. Even though it's dated by this point, you know, launched in 2009, and it's already starting to show its age, even only being 4 years old. But still, the gameplay experience, the core experience, is quite enjoyable. And already, even with only 7 hours in, I have to say this might be not the top of the list because I haven't even finished it yet, so I couldn't say that. But it's definitely up there. It seems like it's just a really well put together title. I've been enjoying the story more or less so far. It's basic stuff, you know. There's an evil race threatening to destroy the world, and you are one of the few people who can save it, and it's it's just generic fantasy RPG shenanigans going on. There's been a bit of intrigue and, you know, backstabbery and stuff, but overall it's been pretty basic. But the gameplay, quite sound. I love how fluidly Dragon Age Origins gives you the opportunity to switch between tactical overhead view and then a third-person specific individual character control view. I just think it's very well done and very well put together. But anyways, Dragon Age Origins aside, you know, maybe that is your game. Maybe it's something from the Witcher series. Maybe it's something from the Elder Scrolls series. You know, there's a lot of really, and you know, we don't even have to stick to fantasy. We can go sci-fi RPGs like Mass Effect, for example. So I want to know from you guys this time of year, if, by the way, a perfect time to play RPGs, not even just because it's slow, but I feel like the winter time, you know, you're bundled up, you're inside the house, it's snowing outside, just sit down and play an RPG. It really doesn't get much better. I'm geeking out just thinking about it. That's so satisfying to do that. I remember being a kid, going on winter vacations with my family and bringing Diablo along with me, and we'd be in the snow lodge like at night after a day of skiing, and I'd just be playing Diablo. It's so fun. The memories are so good. So as of recent memory, within, let's say, the past 10 years, what is your favorite RPG? Sci-fi, fantasy, whatever. What's your favorite role-playing game of recent memory, of the last generation? We're moving into the next generation. There's a lot of stuff I'm really excited for, but I want to take this time to reflect, look back, and think about what you've enjoyed the most in the past. Personally, because obviously, you know, I'm making this video, so I might as well tell you guys how I feel about it. I would have to say, is it gonna be? I think it's probably gonna be an Elder Scrolls game. I'd have to say it's probably gonna be an Elder Scrolls game. Either Oblivion, well, I guess it's just pick any of the last three, Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim. I love them all. Specifically, Oblivion was all right. I think I liked Morrowind and Skyrim better, but I don't know if I could pick a single one. So if you guys want to throw out a couple of games out there as well, you can do that. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you all to pick one game and then me come out with like 2 or 3 of them. But I would say probably the Elder Scrolls series, followed up by the Mass Effect series. I think those two are the ones that I spent the most time with, I enjoyed the most, and that resonated the most with me. And with that said, going forward, you know, I'm looking forward to future Elder Scrolls games, and I'm looking forward to the next Mass Effect. There's really not much else for me to say about that. Those are 2 things that I'm really kind of stoked for. So there you go, guys. Those are my top or most favorite, most enjoyed RPGs, sci-fi and fantasy of the past 10 years, of the last generation. How about you guys? Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully everyone's having a great holiday. You know, this video was recorded prior to me leaving. I'll be returning on Friday, and then I'm going to be back to posting up videos on the regular, so stay tuned for that. Thanks again for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.